Hello, peoples and more peoples and other people who are watching said people of watching said people. It's your place and only one source of stupidity to come for, the Luckachu gang.
Why'd you call it stupidity? I thought we were funny.
We try to be funny.
We do try to be funny.
I am Luck% SR. SAR.
SRL?
I am Luck% SAR.
And I'm the Master Pikachu. This
Look,
is Asagao? Asagao?
Asagao? Asogo?
Asagao Academy, set in Japan, apparently.
Asagao Academy. If you don't know what this game is, you should watch part 1. Because, yeah. Otherwise, if you just don't want to watch part 1 because you're that sort of guy, this is basically the Normal Boots dating simulator.
Yep, we're playing a dating sim. Boy, this will be interesting.
So, last part, we started off, we met some guy who looked very honestly like one of the normal...
Sparkly!
He was sparkly. He looked like one of the Normal Boots characters if you don't know who he was, and yeah. And then we finally got to Saga Kami. We met our girlfriend slash boyfriend slash best friend roommate named Mai with no and then now we're in our dorm. We got introduced to our dorm.
At least not as busty as Mai from Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's true.
And then, like, big plot twist, she pulls out her Harpy ladies and boom. It becomes Yu-Gi-Oh dating sim.
Yep.
Alright, shall we get back into it?
Yep.
Alright. Maya already defaced them with tapestry posters, magazine cutouts, and photographs. Some of the photos were of cats, but most were male models and ragged musicians.
I was like, most of them are cats. Some of the cats. This is the only one cats right here, unless these are cats over here.
I have no idea. A bunk bed with 2 writing desks with wooden chairs and a small dresser and a mirrored vanity, all clearly provided by the school. Excuse me, were the only pieces of furniture in the tiny room.
I like how they get a chair and yet we don't in college.
We get chairs. They're just
no,
chairs.
we get these basically, except they're like little.
They're worse than that.
Yeah.
The top bunk was already covered in a neatly tucked blanket and throw pillows of clashing patterns and colors. The bottom bunk had a single stiff-looking pillow and a thin cotton blanket that I didn't need to touch to know it was horribly itchy. I must have grimaced because Mai quickly smiled at me. I brought way too many pillows and blankets. I always overpack. I went to Italy over break and Mom got really mad at me because I bought 5 bags, but they were only there for a week. She laughed, pulled several blankets and pillows from her bunk, and rearranged them neatly on mine. A sudden twinge of guilt and embarrassment hit me.
Oh, she blushing?
Perfection.
There, that's much better.
Perfection.
Thanks, Mai.
You don't seem too happy.
I placed my suitcase in the bottom bunk and began to unpack its contents. Several changes of clothing, pens and pencils, empty notebooks, a few photographs of my father, a dilapidated stuffed rabbit,
Which is over here behind her arm.
and an old portable radio in a small black box.
That's not a black box.
No, it's the radio.
Oh, and a small black box. That's one of the... Maybe this.
Oh, yeah. Mai opened the curtains and the sunlight poured in. So, where are you from? I slid the now empty suitcase under the bottom bunk. About 2 hours north of here. It's a small town called Amarisu. You probably haven't heard of it. I set the stuffed rabbit, Mr. Bunny,
Good name.
on my bed beside a purple and teal throw pillow. Oh! Did you go to a different boarding school, or... No, I went to a public school down the street from my house. Public school? What was that like? Were their students mean? Did you have a lot of friends? I went to private school. My parents did a lot of work, and my dad goes overseas, so I think they stuck me here for my convenience.
I was gonna say, I thought she was a homeschooler. I was like, yes, I'm a homeschooler too. I was like, what is public school like these days? But
No
now
idea.
I think I'm experiencing it now. It's a thing called college.
This isn't public school. This is private school.
No!
Oh, hey, what's that? I removed an ornately patterned origami grain from the black box I was and was setting it on the unclaimed writing desk. Oh, this? My mother made it for me a long time ago.
I could just imagine Hannah just sitting there and exactly how you pulled it off. Oh, this? Sip, 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 sip. It's something I got, you know.
Gosh.
Oh, we did it again.
I set it beside a stack of thick textbooks, which I assume were provided for me. Wow, it's so pretty. I've never seen paper like that before. Oh yeah, the lights. Let me get them. Mai went to her own desk, opened the drawer, and pulled out a long tangled string of fairy lights. thought these would look nice. Here, help me string them up. She grabbed a container of push pins and then pulled her wooden desk chair out and over to one wall. I did the same with my own. Together, we pinned the lights around the perimeter of the room. How was the train ride over? Did you meet anyone? No.
No, we did. Stop lying.
You didn't meet him.
What?
And you skipped my lines. Darn it.
Oops.
Some guy, huh? Was he cute? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't even get his name.
We got ours.
Maya seemed disappointed for a moment, then perked back up. You'll have to point him out to me if you see him again. Okay.
Man, we're one day in and she's really trying to hook you up already.
Well, she's trying to be nice. She's trying to be a friend. Once we finished stringing the lights, Maya climbed down from her chair and brushed her hands together triumphantly.
Yeah!
Done!
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for lunch. The food here is pretty good. There's this ramen place down the street from campus that's like out of this world. But the school only lets us leave campus on weekends. Man, that sucks. Maya walked to the window. We could go today because it's Sunday and it's pretty nice out, but I guess you might want to go to the caf since you just got here. We could. She was suddenly interrupted by her own enthusiastic laughter. Oh my gosh, Mimi Santos just totally tripped outside and fell on her face. I saw it. Oh, does that mean to laugh? Maybe I shouldn't have.
Good job.
Oh well, anyways, let's go eat. I'm totally starved.
I like her.
Yeah. She led me out of the room before I even had a chance to respond. There's a spider on my window.
Oh, he's outside though. He ain't gonna get us.
The cafeteria was buzzing with students excited for the new year.
This is a fancy cafeteria.
Well, they have good food there, apparently. The only people as nervous looking as I felt were the tables full of skittish, wide-eyed first years. I stepped into line behind Mai, taking the empty plastic tray. We shuffled through, asking for helpings from the sulky cafeteria workers when we passed something that looked good. With full trays, Mai led me straight to the table in the back where a few students were already sitting. Mai sat down and I took a seat across from her.
Oh.
Hi, Mai. How was your break? It was good. I went to Italy and Spain. Dad fell off a ski jet and broke his ankle.
Rip Dad.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
It's better now, though. Oh? Well, that's nice. I expected to be introduced, but the girl turned back to her group of friends, and Mai turned back to me.
Well, rip that.
She began to assault food with a fork and tell me, in a practically minute-by-minute account, about her fleeting romance last summer with a boy she met on the beach that didn't go further than a few salty kisses.
Did he actually put salt in his lips and kiss?
Well, this is the beach.
So they kissed in the water?
I don't know.
Why is it salty then?
Because he was swimming in the water, and it dried on his face, and he had salt on his face.
So why are they kissing in the salty water then?
I don't know. I sat back and let Mai talk. For the first time since arriving on campus, I felt like I was finally able to breathe.
She was choking on the new student transfer thingy.
Well, she was nervous. I picked up my Brussels sprouts and studied Mai as she spoke. The more she talked, the more I began to notice small details about her.
Well,
She had a high songbird voice.
What's a songbird voice?
It's like up high, pretty. I have to change voices
What?
now. She was dynamic, her face twisting in a way that exaggerated into expressions as she spoke.
She's watching.
She laughed often. She intimidated people in a wildly unflattering voices, seemingly unrelated to her actual opinion of them. But most notably, she talked.
A lot.
I didn't find this particularly annoying, as it filled the silence, and she had hardly ever asked questions that required my full attention. Just as Maya was rounding off a shockingly detailed account of the time she accidentally walked in her friend's older brother in the act of changing, a flash of familiar green caught my eye.
Ooh.
I glanced over. Hey, that's him! Huh? Who? I leaned across the table to whisper, just in case he could hear me through the ambient chatter of the lunchroom. The boy from the train! That's him!
what?
Jared?
Yo, Jerry, my boy.
Yeah, with the weird green jacket and
The
swoopy
swoopy
hair.
That's how you describe him, I guess.
He just picked up his tray and was walking past us when something seemed to catch his eye.
Oh, you.
I looked up at him, suddenly realizing he was talking to me.
He's talking to me. He's talking to me. Ah!
Sparkles.
I like his tie is so far down.
That's so Jared, though.
So laid back. Hana, I met you on the train. How are things settling down for you?
Really well. I found my roommate, and she's been helping me out. I gestured to Mai, who was thunderstruck. In fact, looking around, everyone was. People stopped eating to turn and stare at Jared and me. My shoulders bunched around my neck.
I mean, when someone's just, sparkling on a normal basis in the cafeteria, you're gonna look at them. Well, if you ever need any help, I'll be around. Third year, right?
I nodded.
All right.
Some of my friends are in that year. Of course, they can't compare to me. But I'll give them the heads up to look out for you.
He flashed a dazzling smile and then winked.
That's the least I could do for such a cute girl.
Oh!
Well, I'll see you around.
I watched, a torrent of thoughts raging through my head as he took a seat next to a bunch of guys who were also wearing the same jacket. That's Jared! She tore her eyes away from him and looked at me.
He's so cute.
He's the most beautiful guy in school.
Oh, Jared.
I can't
Oh,
believe
Jared.
you just looked at me.
Ooh, Jared.
I looked at Mai. Her cheeks were glowing in decent
Pink.
pink. Okay. Why do they all wear those jackets? Aren't all the guys supposed to wear blue blazers as part of their uniform? As Mai is not wearing a blue blazer either. No, they're allowed to.
You know Jared?
Jared? Who talking?
Oh, no.
It's her.
It's her.
Mimi. Who the heck's Mimi? Mimi had turned back around and was looking at me with sudden interest.
This is now Mimi.
Did I know him? I only talked to him on the train for a few minutes, so not really. We weren't friends or anything. But looking around, Mai and this girl weren't the only ones
Did it again.
who were interested. Everybody seemed to be listening in. They seemed so surprised when he talked to me. Maybe a little white lie couldn't hurt? Oh no.
Oh. Well, you're Maya, so.
I'm going the honest route. Not really. Oh.
She got
Oh, Jesus,
pissed.
I'm sorry. She looked me up and down, sniffed, and turned away. Alright, now I know the voice for her.
Sniffy sniff.
Maya leaned towards me. Don't mind Mimi. She was just trying to get in with you. Get in with me? Why?
Because you're the transfer student and you get the easy monies.
Well, you asked me about those guys in their jackets, right? Those are their Normal Boots Club jackets. They're... what? What's a Normal Boots Club?
Oh.
Oh my... Oh, Jared's in the mirror! Jared in his mirror! Everyone's like talking.
Okay, no joke. That's in the intro. I thought that was a paddle ball, whatever that
No,
is.
he's just looking at himself in the mirror!
Checking himself
John
out.
and PBG are just like chilling. Everyone else is talking. Jared's just in the mirror. Oh
This is
my
amazing.
God.
I love this.
It's a club we have at school here. It's like totally exclusive and full of only the coolest students.
If that's the case. Huh.
They get together and play video games.
Or something. The coolest club plays video games.
I mean, PG's doing it, and John looks like he's like... Oh, even Jacques has a jacket!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
What if you could date Jacques?
Man.
Date the word button
Jeez.
first.
Man, I'm assuming the audio is shot now from.
I'm sorry. I ruined
We're just
it.
gushing this game so much.
Oh my god.
I thought I turned myself on busy.
There, we did.
I thought I turned myself on busy as I did put myself on busy for Skype. Stupid thing.
Okay.
That one.
That one right there is John, also known as JonTron. His bird's name is Jacques. John is also the president of the drama club here at school.
Oh, they really shit. That makes
yeah.
sense.
Next to him is PBG. He and John founded the Normal Boots Club together. PBG is one of the best soccer players on our team.
Oh, just soccer play.
Then there's Gerard.
Gerard.
People call him the completionist because he's obsessed with completing things. He has the biggest itty bitty kitty collection I've ever seen.
I have no idea what that is.
I have no idea. Next to him is Jared, also known as Pro Jared. He's a model. Then there's Satchbag, but everyone calls him Satch. He's like crazy smart. Those guys over there are Paul, Nick, and Josh. They write a column in the school newspaper called Continue.
That's also their show on YouTube.
Yeah. Paul, the one standing up, is the student council president. And then the guy in the end there is Shane. He knows more about video games than anyone.
Ever.
Ever. She exhaled a dreamy sigh into her mashed potatoes. So, how would someone, join the Normal Boots Club? You don't have to choose the Boots, Emma. The Boots choose you.
What's that? That just sounds weird.
Oh, it does.
It just sounds like, oh hey, there's a pair of boots. I get to put them on now.
Like Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? You have to be presented with the boots in order to be in the club, and they're like super selective. What are the boots?
Don't you know what boots are?
She sounds like Starfire. The club has this boot statue. It's like on the It's like the one on their patches, but it's gold plated. It's their mascot, I guess. They do this weird initiation ritual with it. Ritual? I hear they fill a room with candles and wear these totally creepy robes during initiation, darn you. This year 2 girl said she saw it once, and they were all like chanting around the boots, and it sounded like they were talking backwards.
Alright.
But I don't believe her, and even if it is true, I don't care that they're a cult because they're all really hot. Do they have a lot of friends?
I'm pretty sure they're all in their circle of friends.
Yeah, tons of friends. I'd say they're the most popular kids in school. I mean, everyone in this school totally looks up to them. I bet they could get any girl in school they want to.
Any school and girl.
So hush. Or boy, for that matter. Hey, are you gonna eat your cake? I shook my head and pushed the plastic tray across the table to her. For the remainder of lunch, what is it with every single Let's Play we do and there's cake?
Cake.
There's cake in
there's only been 2 so far.
That's still...
Not counting, it's 2 so far, not counting our individual Let's Plays.
I listened to Maya about Jared through mouthfuls of half-dissolved frosting. Ugh.
What a lunch. And what a Let's Play.
Oh, it's over already. Sad day.
I mean, we'll start a new one up. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, well, Jared likes you too.
Woo!
See
Bye.
ya.